Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today is episode number 264 on my journey to 1800 ELO, and we've been making pretty good progress so far. Won quite a few of the past couple games, and it's been nice. I'm at an all-time peak of 1284, and yeah, we're gonna get right into today's game. So, switch the scene. I'm still not used to my computer screens moving, but I do like it more. I watched back one of my videos and I appreciated. Whoops, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Playing a 1329. We got to get used to being able to beat guys up in this rating range. So let's see if we can. I'm gonna play a London again because I didn't really get a London earlier. This guy might. Okay, he is not doing that, which is fine. I'm gonna play just E3. This is like the Indian game kind of attack. We'll block with C3. So he's kind of wasted a move. We were gonna play stuff like that anyways. I will get this knight developed to D2 since it looks like his light squared bishop is going to be trapped at home. I will develop this light squared bishop now. And I'm having ideas of potentially playing H3 and get the knight out. The reason I want to play H3 is just because I really don't feel like having my opponent attack my knight. Or attack my bishop, excuse me, and I want to be able to back it up if I need to. So right now he could actually play this, which I would probably allow him to just take. I could play queen here. An alternative move is pinning the knight there, or I could take the bishop. Either way, not too worried about it. Hopefully he just decides to capture and maybe not move the bishop a third time. If he does move the bishop a third time, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I'll probably just develop, and I am relatively comfortable trading off the dark squared bishop and putting my pawns on dark squares, considering almost all my pawns are on dark squares already. So, all right. So got tunes on. All right. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I went to hit record on this video just a minute before, and yeah, he pushes. Yeah, he's got quite a big scope here for his pawn chain, but I do believe that it might be a little weak, and we might be able to push E4 in the future, depending on how he plays. We'll see. I do want to get my knight out and just get castled. That's pretty much what I want to do. So I'm hoping he castles here, and we definitely have a lead in development. So if he brings the queen, okay, it looks like he wants to do something like this. I could stop all that by playing this. So if he does do that, I take, and if he takes, I would win the rook. So I think I will do it just so he doesn't get too big for his britches, which is kind of what it seems like he's doing. If he puts his bishop here, he's got a little more scope, which is fair. I want to castle, and now I feel pretty comfortable. We can kind of go about our game plan. And it might be just as simple as pushing E4. I can't do it right now, but if I put a rook on, actually I could do it right now, because my bishop. So probably put a rook here and then think about pushing. I mean, I could literally just do it right now though. So I think I will push e4, trying to break open everything. It probably was better to play rook e1 to set this up, but I'm not too worried about my position. My bishop is undefended, but I can drop my bishop back in a flash. And yeah. So if he takes, I can take with the knight. If he takes, I can take with the bishop. Yeah, and we have a pretty solid position here. I like it a lot. I might have to run outside real quick and pick up a delivery. It's coming to my house. So you guys might have to excuse me. I might have a delivery gambit. So I apologize for that. I didn't expect the delivery so early in the day. I took off today for half the day because I went and got my eyes checked at the doctor, which is cool. So getting my glasses back, which will be nice. I'm having trouble seeing. Everything is fuzzy because I got my eyes like dilated today. So kind of a weird move there. I think I do just want to take. If he takes back with the knight, like, what is going on? I'm going to put the rook on the file first. Still kind of encouraging him to maybe take. I don't think he will, but I could. I could also just push a5 if I want to. So I'm going to attack Z knight. He can really only go to one square now. So I'm going to open up the center. Finally. All right. My rook's feeling pretty strong here. I could kind of belittle these pawns even more, maybe. Or I could just simply start trying to double up. I do like getting my queen in here. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Could also just put my knight in the center of the board, which is probably a good move. And I think I will do that. If he ever does this, I mean, it doesn't work, so. We're attacking the light squared bishop, which I like. Getting the bishop pair would be pretty cool. Yeah, here in just a minute, I'm gonna have to run outside. Sorry, guys. We've been playing really fast up to this point, though, so it's okay. My opponent's doing a good job and using his time. And Brazil. I didn't look at my opponent's profile, but let's check it out. Okay, he's only played one game today. He lost. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna run real quick. I'll be right back. 1 second. Un moment. back. I'm back. Delivery gambit. Delivery gambit accepted. Okay. So I want to take this. If he does take this, I can take a rook, so... Whew. Shouldn't have ran. Had no reason to run. But I wanted to catch him before they... Or help him get it up the stairs. So. Alright, anyways. I'm thinking about taking this bishop. I'm gonna do it. If he takes this, I'll take the rook. He needs to take with the queen because otherwise... Oh no. His knight is defending his bishop. Maybe that wasn't the best. He does get the piece. We're up in exchange. So, we're up in exchange. Which is cool with me. Alright, how do we, you know, he's made the game fun now. What do we do? How do we win? So, his knight is kind of being stopped from going here, which is nice. I think that I want to do some pawn hunting. Try and get this file open if I can. I like my bishop on this file, but it'd be cool to be able to be a little bit more mobile. If the knight comes in, I will take... So I do need to be careful about the knight just being able to come in. So I'm down to literally open up everything. I don't want to take here, however. Don't think I want to do that. So we're going to let him take if that's what he wants to do. How do I make progress? I could attack this pawn. If I take, he's going to take with the knight. That's for sure. I would love to trade queens. I really just want to trade off pieces, right? That's the main idea. So I don't know if I want to double up here or what I want to do, really. I'm worried about bringing this off the file. Guess it doesn't really matter. But another thing I could do is try and get my queen more active. So the problem I have with this is he brings his rook in. It's not a huge issue, but... I'm gonna bring my queen up and over if I can. Maybe try and put pressure this way. Can't go here. Whoops. Can't go here, obviously. But I think the idea is pure. So again, we want him to take. But now I'm thinking maybe I can take. If he takes with the knight. I guess none of those squares are that bad, since he can't really go to any. So I guess I could probably take here now. I guess he kind of understood that. This is now a weak pawn. This knight has just been a pretty good defender of the opponent's position. So he's threatening the pawn, which is fair. Is he threatening anything else? Not really. So I need to somehow defend the pawn. I can't go here. Don't really want to go here. Could bring my queen all the way back. I don't know if I need to do that though. I could do something like this, which attacks the knight. The knight would go here. Yeah, if I do this, the knight can really only go here. I guess he could go here as well. I guess this isn't that bad of a square. But I would like it because it would trade off pieces. So he's attacking this. I need to defend it. I'm going to do this because it kind of defends and attacks this at the same time. And he might end up getting the pawn. But I think we'll be able to ourselves maybe win a pawn. No, if he does this and I take, boom, boom, right? And then this is undefended. The other thing is once he moves that knight, this pawn is also undefended. So I could also look at just simply trying to take the pawn also, which is a double attack on two different things, which is kind of better. So he does not defend the knight. So if I take here, I'm up 3 pawns. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna do it. If he does this, I can take with the bishop. If he does this, I can take with the bishop. If he does this, I can take with the queen. If he does this, I can take the rook. So he's losing the piece, it looks like to me. I don't see a way to keep it. So, pretty interesting game thus far. It seems like we found some nice ways to potentially win material and stuff. If he brings the queen here, we just take. So if he brings the queen here, we take. So he's gonna save the knight, which is good. So this pawn is under attack. My bishop is also under attack. I think I'm gonna just do this. It opens up my rook file as well. Check on the king. This, he does that. Now, if I do that, he can just take because of his knight. We're doing a cool job pinning his rook to his knight. You can't really move it. I'm thinking about a move like this to try and win his knight next. I don't know if it works. Does not work. Guess he goes here. Yeah, I see knight here. I could give this check. Okay. Wow. Guys, I'm rated 1293. That's the highest rated I've ever been. Yeah, we're doing pretty awesome here. Pretty awesome. Say GG to my opponent. Let's look at the game. Alright, played with 84.7% accuracy, and we had quite a few inaccuracies, but overall we were pretty much dominating that game. So, opening, very calm, collected, methodical. I've played all this kind of stuff before. Didn't need to necessarily get the knight out here yet, is what the computer is saying. It actually is like trying to get me to push here. Interestingly, But I liked what we did. Castling is inaccurate. It really wants me to go for this kind of G4, it looks like G5 style play. Yeah, and this is a weird point, right? Because he can't take back. Because we win the rook. So, I'm not sure what the computer was going on about there. I don't think my opponent would have played like that. At this level, we all still kind of suck. So, we try our best, but we don't find all the right moves. Rook out was a little inaccurate. It actually wanted me to push. Couldn't tell you why. I think opening up the board was a swell idea. But I'll tell you, the computer did not really care for it. So this is where my opponent got a little wild with things. I should have apparently lined up my queen. Trying to get him to take the knight so that when the knight moves, I can take this pawn, was the idea there. But when he does this, I took. He takes the bishop, which is totally inaccurate. You know, I was down to do all this trading and be equal, but just have a little less complex situation. But he played in a weird way where this is funny. It attacks the queen. What's the next move? He takes. Okay. So I had like one more in between move that I kind of missed before taking the bishop, but I mean, we're winning here completely. I was down to like trade every freaking thing. This wasn't even that good of a move. It actually was saying take the pawn, and when he takes, I can just take the knight, equal trade that way. Which I kind of saw that. I mean, like I understood I could take with my queen, and it wasn't that big a deal. And actually, it's kind of cool because I have kind of pressure on the rook, even though the queen is here defending. Yeah, that would have been fine. I didn't really go for that. I was looking for a cleaner way to do it, and I don't think I found a cleaner way. I just chose to play like this, and I decided to take here, take the pawn. He moves. I gave a check. I took the pawn because I noticed that I could not give this check because the knight defends, and he gives me a check, and he resigned here. Really, I think he just needed to move this guy, and I think this was probably his best bet. Oh, it's mate in 6. So actually the rook b6. Why the hell is that the best move? Because it defends it. We take. Okay, about to say that makes sense. I saw this in the game, but this just leads to mate with rook takes d6. So, duh. Never mind. Yeah, I wasn't really I didn't remember that my rook is on the file. He actually can't play that. So, yeah, he's shit out of moves. I think he thought his knight was 100% trapped, but the computer found a little escape route with this move, which is pretty clever, not gonna lie, but it does do what I want and initiate a bunch of trades, and we're up quite a bit of material. So cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. We are on a roll. I'm rated 1293, which is damn near 1300, so hopefully next game we'll be able to achieve that and become 1300 rated. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I appreciate all of your support. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Catch you then.